Hi guys, welcome back. So these are the key takeaways for the recursive function that we have learned in the last video. So the base condition is very important, and every recursive call will push the current state to system stack, and if stack overflow occurs if the base condition is not been returned. Now let's write few recursive programs. Program number 1, write a recursive program to print 10 power x. So here in this example x is 5, so 10 power 5. So 10 power 5 we can rewrite it as 10 power 10 into 10 power 4. Okay, 1 second. So 10 into 10 power 4, and 10 power 4 you can write it as 10 into 10 power 3, and 10 power 3 you can write it as 10 into 10 square, and 10 square as 10 into 10 power 1, and 10 power 1 as 10 into 10 power 0, and anything to the power of 0 is always 1. Okay, so if you observe the recursive state, okay, when 10 power 0 is 1, 1 has to be returned. So the base condition is if x is 0, it has to return 1. So when 1 is returned, 10 into 1 is 10, so it will return 10 as output. Now 10 into 10 is 100 will be returned. Now 100 into 10 is 1000 will be returned. Now 1000 into 10 is 10,000 will be returned, and 10,000 into 10 is 1 lakh. 1 lakh will be returned to the main function. Okay, so let's write the function int 10 power x int n. Okay, if n is equal to 0, we have to return 1, else return 10 into 10 power x of n minus 1. Okay, so let's write this. Let's debug this. So now n value is 5, you can watch over here. Now 10 into n minus 1, which is 4. 10 into n minus 1, 3, it will be 2, 1, 0. When it is 0, we have to return 1. So in this state, this answer is 1. So 10 into 1 will be returned now, which is nothing but 10. When you go back, now 10 into this value is 10. Now 100 is calculated and 100 is being returned. Now this value is 100 into 10, 1000 is returned. 1000 into 10, 10,000 is returned. 10,000 into 10, 1 lakh is returned to the main. So in the output you can see answer as 1 lakh. Okay, so now let's write another program 2. Write a recursive function to print a power b. Now for recursive function for a power b, let's take an example as 5 cube. So 5 cube can be written as 5 into 5 square. So 5 square can be written as 5 into 5 power 1, and 5 power 1 you can write it as 5 into 5 power 0. So anything to the power of 0, it has to return 1. Okay, so 1 will be returned. 5 into 1 is 5, 5 will be returned. 5 into 25, 5 into 5, 25 will be returned, and 25 into 5, 125 is calculated and returned to the main. So this is the recursive state. Okay, 5 into 5 square, 5 into 5 power 1, 5 into 5 power 0, and 5 power 0 is 1, 1 is returned. 5 into 1, 5 is returned. 5 into 5, 25 is returned. 25 into 5, 125 is returned to the main function. Okay, let's write the program for this. Int a power b, int a which is 5, int b which is 3. If b is equal to 0, anything to the power of 0, you have to return 1. This is the base condition. Else you return a into a power b comma a comma b minus 1, b minus 1. Okay, so when you execute this, you have to get an answer as 125. Let's debug this. Okay, now let's debug. A value is 5 and B value is 3. You can watch it over the watch window. Now A into 5 into B minus 1, which is 2. Okay, now B value is 2 again. B minus 1, 1. B value is 1 again. B minus 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. It is 0. It will return 1. Okay, so 5 into 1, 5 is returned. 5 into 5, 25 is returned. 25 into 5, 125 is returned to the main function. If you see the output, 125. Okay, let's write the last program, GCD of A comma B. For example, 12 comma 42. So GCD is nothing but greatest common divisor. So we have to find GCD of 12 comma 42, which we have done in the high school math, just like that. So 12 is the divisor, 42 is the dividend. 12 3s are 36. Okay, 36, and the remainder is 6. Now 12 will become the dividend. 6 is the divisor. Divisor is nothing but remainder of 42 and 12. So 6 2s are 12. Okay, 6 2s are 12, and the remainder is 0. Okay, so the greatest common factor is 6. Okay, in the same way, we have to write the recursive function int GCD int A comma int B. So in the first state, A is 12, B is 42. 42 is dividend, A, which is 12, is divisor. So whenever, so if for example, if you extend this, okay, if you extend this, and okay, whenever the divisor is 0, you can return dividend as the answer. Got it? So whenever the divisor is 0, means 0 is the remainder, then the divisor 6 is the answer. So if we extend this in the recursion, whenever A is 0, B will be the answer. A, which is nothing but divisor. If divisor is 0, we return dividend as the answer. If A equal to 0, return B. Okay, and now in this, we have to write the recursive function. Here in the second state, okay, in the first state A is 12, B is 42, clear. And in the second recursive function, A will be the remainder of 42 and 12, and B will be the A. Okay, so A will be the remainder of 42 and 12, which is nothing but B percentage A, and B, which is dividend, dividend will be the current state divisor, which is nothing but A. Clear? So let me explain you last time. In the first state, A is 12, B is 42. Okay, in the second state, A will be the remainder of 42 and 12, and B will be the current state divisor, which is 12. Okay, so whenever you encounter 0, okay, if the divisor is 0, the dividend is the answer. Okay, if you run the program, printf %d \n comma GCD of 12 comma 42. Okay, let's debug this. Let's keep a breakpoint, run this. Okay, now A is 12, B is 42. So in the second state, A will be 6, B is 12. Okay, now again we get the remainder. Now A is 0 and B is 6. Whenever A divisor is 0, our dividend is the answer. So we are returning B. So this will return 6 as the answer. So 6 is the answer. Okay, so we have written the base condition for the GCD and we have written the logic. So I will give you 2 programs as a homework. Okay, you can try writing it. So write a recursive function which returns sum of 1 to n numbers, and write a recursive function which returns product of 1 to n numbers. Okay, so for any recursive function, base condition is very important. Recursive call will push the current state to system stack, and stack overflow occurs if base condition is not written. So these are the 3 important things. I am insisting these points again and again because these are very very important for the DP programming. Okay, so catch you in the next video. Link to the code explained in the video is shared below. Okay, see you and have a nice day. Bye bye.